10:30 here at KLFD AM 1410 and FM 95.9 KLFD, and it is time for Vibrant You here on a Wednesday morning. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day, and thank you guys for making the studio a little more sunny.
Anytime.
Yes.
Anytime.
All right.
Happy to help.
Yeah, and after we got our problems all fixed before you got in here, we're good.
Woohoo. Yeah, Steve was working hard over there.
Yeah, it was, when you see him down on one knee,
Yeah.
he's working.
It's something. I
He's
know.
working.
Well, yay, I'm glad it's all up and running. I was listening earlier this morning and I heard the every
phone,
other
yeah.
every other words.
You are breaking up.
So now it's all better. Well, hey, thanks for having us. I'm glad everything is working well. And thanks. So I'm Jane.
And I'm Bo.
And Nathan is not here today, so you just have the two of us and Randy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're putting some pressure on you.
Really?
Switching it up on you. We got to keep you on your toes.
And I have to wonder why. It's usually Nathan that's not here when
oh.
somebody's missing. You've missed a couple times, Jane, but Nathan, I think he's taken a little bit
Keep in
over
mind,
his
he has a
limit.
younger family that impacts
I
him, and I don't have
I
any kids at home
suppose.
anymore, so it's
No.
all good.
I
Yeah.
don't either.
And Bo
Sounds like
Bo's
he's
all
making
fine.
excuses.
Right? No, it's all good. So last week we ended up talking about who wouldn't want to be vibrant. And, we talked about that. And if you missed it, you can certainly catch it on our Facebook or YouTube. Definitely check that out. The one thing that I did want to bring up is being local. And we really love that we can walk around town and see people that we've been installing, and the employees that we have are local as well. So I just wanted to bring to your attention that one of our technicians had an injury a couple of weeks ago, and it was pretty significant. And Simply Good, God bless them, are having I'm trying to think of the word.
Yeah, they're
a
helping him out.
fundraiser. Thank
Yep.
you. So if you go over there and get a drink, they're going to donate 50 cents to the family. So that's
cool.
pretty huge. And we're going to head over there after the radio show and help them out that way too. So
Yeah, we appreciate Warren for doing that, and yeah, if you can swing by, and it helps a local business and it helps one of our employees too. So I know this time of year it's tough what they're going through, but any way we can help, we're happy to, and hopefully you can as well.
Absolutely. And so last week, on a little bit of a higher note, we celebrated Coffee on the Co-op, and Friday was a huge deal. If you guys missed it, certainly pop into the office and check it out, because we celebrated the $1 million Operation Roundup, and so there's still the decorations that are out there, and it's really cool.
Nice.
And thanks for coming out and supporting the Coffee on the Co-op. It was great. We had some really good turnouts. In fact, they're record numbers for
Yeah.
like 10, 12 years. So that's
Yeah,
super
very
cool.
busy week. It was really cool to see people that have come to the Coffee on the Co-op for years, and then we had a lot of new faces from people that are just maybe not Meeker members but Vibrant subscribers as well. And we're finishing up our build in Atwater, so a lot of questions during the Atwater Coffee on the Co-op, so it was very cool, and thank you for coming out.
Absolutely. And then, so we're getting closer to Christmas, so we thought we'd offer some last minute gift ideas. So Randy, are you all done with Christmas and ready to go?
Oh, you way to put him on the
No.
spot.
No?
Steve asks me that question always, every year. And it's
Yeah.
like, no.
Why do you ask? It's always a no, right?
It's always the same. It's always the same answer.
No.
You just save the best for last, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you are having trouble finding a gift for that person in the family, it's a little tough to shop for. Maybe they're the tech person in the family. We're just going to walk through some ideas for internet related devices that maybe could pop up on the Christmas list. So one thing that you're very familiar with if you've catch any one of our shows here in the past year, even, we talk a lot of it about streaming devices. So whether it's a Roku, an Amazon Fire Stick, Google Chrome, Apple TV, if you have someone in the family that loves to stream, maybe as an older streaming device, we always say if it's maybe 5 years or older, might be a time to switch it up a little bit. And a lot of these devices have now voice search functions. They have more controls than they had before. So if that is something that you're thinking about, we highly recommend. I use a Roku myself. It's actually a sound bar. So it's not just the Roku device that plugs into the TV. It gives me basically a surround system within a Roku. And I know, Jane, what do you use?
I do Roku as well.
You do?
And in
Okay.
fact, I think it was 5 years ago, we ended up buying Rokus for everybody in the house. And so I think it's time that we need to update because we don't have the power button to shut the TV off. So that's a huge. I love that feature when we display that and go through that information at work. I love that, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had this button.
Yeah, we get to see all the new ones that we're working with.
And
Randy has a question.
I have a question. So when it on the corner of my screen says use voice to change channel or something on that nature, is that? I know that's not possible with my old Roku remote. Can you update your remote?
You can. You can just
Okay.
buy a new remote. They have them right at Walmart. You can stop by. I actually did that because I had one that I wanted a headphone jack in because I had someone staying at my place for a while and they were going to watch TV and usually they're up at different hours than everyone else is.
I know who you're
And
talking
so,
about.
yeah. So we want to be able to sleep. So what we did is I got that remote and they were able to watch TV in silence. So, well, not for them, but for us.
Right. Amen to that. And I know Nathan does Google Chrome. That
Yep.
was the other thing, and he has a mesh system and loves that. So, and
Yeah.
then we also have Apple TV. Hannah's a fan of Apple, but I haven't used that in a number of years. And most of the time, like you had mentioned earlier, they're all on sale right now. So it's a great opportunity.
Now's the time
go
to get it.
Walmart.
Even if you want to look at a present for yourself, they're on sale at Walmart. I know you can get them on Amazon. They're pretty much available anywhere that sells electronics. And another option, if you're looking to go away from streaming, is a digital picture frame. Now, this is something I'd heard of but never seen in person. And I was actually at a customer's home, and they said their daughter just got one for them. It was really cool. So you can actually use an app on your phone to upload pictures yourself. But the thing I thought was the most unique is she's like, yeah, I'll come home and pictures will be added from my family because they also have access to that app. So they'll come home and they'll see vacation pictures they were showing me. They're like, we didn't have to do any of this. Our family uploaded the pictures. We were able to see them. And so every once in a while, they get a whole new album basically showing up on the digital frame.
Cool.
So you're nodding your head, Randy. Do you have one of
I
those?
have a digital frame, but we
do?
don't have the one that everybody can add to. But
Okay.
it is something that is
Yeah.
a good idea, you guys. I'm
All
writing
right.
it down.
He's putting it out there.
Woohoo. we gave that to Grandma one year, and it was before all of the digital. I mean, it was digital, but it wasn't as fancy. So I would have to go to her house with my SD card, and it was very
Yeah, every time you had a new picture, like
it's
make a
horrible.
trip, plug in the
So,
SD card.
That's awesome. And then it was Mary Petchy's birthday last week, and a couple weeks ago, and so we ended up giving her one of the digital picture frames, and she is absolutely in heaven with it. So she's gonna she blocked off the whole weekend to update pictures.
I don't think it'll take the whole weekend, but
Have you seen Mary's pictures?
yeah, she does have a lot of pictures, so maybe it might.
Another really good idea is security cameras. Heartland Security Meeker Cooperative we own part of their company, and they offer a range of security packages, doorbell cameras, door and window security systems. I know Nathan has them and absolutely loves them. He can check to see if his garage door is opened or closed and who's out there, that kind of stuff. So that's a great option. And then if you are wanting to do it yourself, we have cameras at our house. They're not as fancy as Heartland, but we ended up doing those. And so Litchfield, there's a lot of toilet papering when you're in high school. So my husband
That's what you're worried about.
Yeah. So we got security cameras for outside so he could observe what was going on.
I'm going to start waving at you now.
I know.
Me and Randy, you'll see us doing some toilet papering.
And you can get those cameras at Walmart. So,
Yeah. If you want to do more of a do-it-yourself option, there's a whole bunch of options. Google has their own brand, and there's so many different options. So you can go and take a look, see which one's in your price range. And then another option is smart speakers. Now, those are our speakers that can actually connect to the internet. So what you can do with those, obviously, you connect them to your Spotify, your Amazon Music, your Apple Music. You can actually grocery shop on those. So if you say, hey, I'm out of flour, I'm out of milk, you can say, hey, add that to my list. It's something that is very, very different. It's maybe not something that you've thought of, but
Okay, so dumb question. So if I
Yes.
do that on my dot,
Mm-hmm.
do I have to take the dot with me to say what my grocery list is, or is it going to show up on my phone?
oh, it should show up right on the Amazon app.
The Amazon app is
Yep.
going to show it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all connected.
See, I don't do that part of it. So.
I know. My friends have it, and I think it was their 3-year-old added a bunch of stuff. So when they went shopping, they're like, "Why are there like 5 other items?" And I think they were
Lots
like
of candy.
snacks for the kids. So.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
So if
candy.
you're listening to this and you want to get your parents something that you can add to, I mean, you can always
There you go.
add to the grocery list yourself. So
We have big speakers
Mm-hmm.
from the kids in the locker rooms and all that fun stuff. And so we've been using them at the co-op during Vibrant celebrations and stuff. And we've played the national anthem on there, and we've introduced people at like the golf tournaments and different things that we've done.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, as we were talking about, is the record player. It's kind of a retro, but with a new twist.
Yeah.
It's a record player, and you can use your Bluetooth to listen to it. And Lauren ended up wanting one for Christmas a number of years ago, and she loves it. And now Grandma had given her a whole bunch of
of records.
her older albums. So now
Yeah.
we're gonna be listening to the good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, so that way you can get the feel of the record sound with the benefit of Bluetooth speakers. And another option for if you're shopping for someone that you know they have a seasonal place, I mean they are snowbirds, smart thermostats are a really good option if they want to keep an eye on the temperature. Even if you're not, if you're wanting to update your system, smart thermostats are kind of all the rage right now. Very easy to hook up. They connect as long as you have internet at your home. You can use an app to control that if you want to bump up the temperature if we end up getting like -30 outside at one point,
Don't jinx us.
I
Don't
know,
jinx
I know, knock on wood, but it might happen. We do live in Minnesota.
And so just to let you know too, we do offer that seasonal package, so you don't have to spend a lot of money if you're at a cabin. And then the cool thing is, if you're going to go up and celebrate the holidays there, you can just turn up that app and you'll have a warm, toasty cabin. Mm-hmm. Cool
I need
stuff.
a cabin first.
Yeah, let's start with the cabin and go
too.
from there.
Me too. One of the fun things, so our grandma is really into birds, and I saw that you can actually get a bird feeder with a camera on it, and you can watch the birds with your phone.
Yep.
And so these are great ideas if you had somebody in the nursing home that really wasn't
Maybe they're not as mobile.
right,
Yeah.
and you can set that up outside, and they can definitely watch that and enjoy that time too. The other ideas. Now, this is one of my personal favorites. So I'm the person that has to have white noise when I'm in bed. And so the rule of the thumb is that whoever's last has to turn on the fan, right?
All
so
right.
my husband tries to get away with not doing this. And then once he's in bed, I'm like, hey, you got to turn the fan on. And he's not happy when he has to
You
get
got to
out of
make
bed
a
again.
move? Oh.
So this is ideal. So you can get a plug-in, and it's connected to your phone. And
Yep,
you
they're
can,
called smart plugs.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you can turn on the fan while you're in bed, and you can turn off the fan. So kind of like the clapper, but more modern, right?
Yeah. And they work with Christmas lights too. If you want to be able to control your Christmas lights without actually going outside, smart plugs are the way to go. They just connect to your phone via an app, and you can change colors. You can set times where they shut off, turn on. So, yeah, pretty customizable.
Good stuff. And
Yeah.
then vacuums. These are been around for a long
Oh,
time
yeah.
too. So if you want to have a Roomba, they can just clean when you're not there. They just
Yeah.
wander around and suck up dirt.
Well, if you're like my last Christmas, and everyone that packaged their presents decided to go with like a glitter theme,
Ooh.
and basically got glitter bombed, it took. I think it's like as of right now, we're officially cleaned up with the glitter, so it only takes like a year to get rid of it. But if I had a Roomba doing the work for me, I might have been able to clean up a little bit quicker.
There you go.
And there's a lot of items. We could go on and on, but some of the other ones are game consoles. Obviously, you got Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. Jane, you have an Apple Watch.
I do.
That
And
recently got that, actually.
yeah, and so if someone's calling me and I'm in a meeting or something, I can just hit my phone or hit my watch and it'll shut off. Or if I have a alarm set, I can stop it or turn it on and there's connection. Or even if I lose my phone, it says Jane's phone has been left behind. So
Happens. Yeah.
It just happened at the mall this weekend. So
Oh.
yay, so fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It keeps me. Oh, and then the other thing is if I leave my phone at my desk and someone's calling me, I can answer my phone through my watch, and so stay connected.
There's a million ways to stay connected. So hopefully if you're struggling and you're just racking your brain, this helped a little bit, get you some ideas maybe for that person that's tough to shop for, or even for yourself. And keeping on the Christmas theme, we do have the Candy Cane Parade. That's actually tomorrow. That's going to be at 5:30, and it's going to be on Marshall Avenue. We're going to end up on 5th Street, and that's in town here in Litchfield. So if you want to stop out with a family, catch the Candy Cane Parade. That's tomorrow at 5:30.
Bo and I will be out there waving away.
Waving away.
Warm in our Vibrant vehicle.
Yep, the EV will be heated up for us. And if you guys wanted to watch any of our episodes that we've done, just know that we do put them on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. You just search Vibrant Broadband. And if you do have questions for us on anything we talked about, anything internet related, you can give us a call at 320-693-3231 or hop on the website, vibrantbroadband.com. And as always, you can listen here at KLFD on Wednesdays at 10:30.
So thanks for having us, Randy, and thanks for listening. And don't forget, if you want a great cup of coffee or a beverage, stop by Simply Good and support one of our technicians and their family. And so tune in next week for another Vibrant You Live. I'm Jane.
And I'm Bo.
Speed with Vibrant service, Vibrant Broadband Internet, Vibrant Broadband Internet.